Welcome back everyone to another edition of Figures from the Attic. Today we're back with another figure unboxing and review, this time of another figure that I found at Walmart. Believe it or not, I got 2 for 1 at Walmart last week. I picked up the Cody Chase that I reviewed, check out that video if you haven't already, and I picked up the new Ultimate Edition Cactus Jack. What was funny, it's a bit of serendipity. I didn't even know that this figure was coming down the pike. I had no idea that it was announced. I guess I must have missed it in the news. But the day that I picked this up and found it at Walmart, earlier that day, I saw, like on Ringside Collectibles Instagram, this being photographed. And I was like, oh, that looks great. Specifically, as you can see in the back, for this head scan. This is straight out of Monday Night Raw. I think it was like 1997. Cactus Jack came back to wrestle Triple H in a Falls Count Anywhere match. It's one of the classic early Monday Night Raw matches. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check it out. And they made a figure to commemorate that. And I think that's an awesome, awesome homage of that classic match. But yeah, I couldn't believe that I found it the day that I learned about it. I thought it was coming out maybe a couple months down the road. But no, that Walmart had these in stock. There were several others there that I obviously didn't get. I'm not going to get multiple. I'll let you guys pick those up. But let's get this one opened up and let's see what we're working with, because there are quite a few accessories, more than you normally get. Inside the back wall of the packaging, you get a breakaway table. That's always nice. They do look a little different than I remember growing up. The ones that I grew up with back in the Jakks days were brown. These are black. And you get, of course, Cactus Jack with a head where he's kind of just like shouting, bang, bang. You get the head with the hair in the back where he's laying down, the classic shot from that Monday Night Raw episode. And you get kind of a head where he looks like he's in agony. That's interesting. As far as more weapons, a lot of weapons in this one. The table, you get a mop, Moppy. I think Perry Saturn would be proud. He's come a long way. You get a flattened garbage can. That's a new one. I've never seen this before. If you have, let me know, but I believe this is a debut, and it's got some weight to it, because the other garbage cans, like this one, are hollow. So this one is much lighter than this crushed one. But you get 2 garbage cans. And of course, you get the multiple hands. You get the Bang Bang fingers, which I'm going to click out right now because that's how to display this guy. And you also get just regular fists. I'll leave those in the packaging. So let's get this guy out of there. Let's get the heads out of there. There we go. So by default, as he comes, you get the shouting Mick Foley, Cactus Jack. I think that's a great head. The hair, the wild hair all over the place. It's tied up in the back. You get the Wanted Dead or Alive Cactus Jack shirt, an iconic piece of wrestling merch. You get the taped wrists. You get Cactus along one side and the other. You get brown boots. Now, let me see. Can you see the boots back here on this one? No. But I believe, I'm assuming this is accurate for that match. Maybe he just wore the brown boots for that match. But I'm pretty sure he normally wore like leopard print boots. I'm pretty sure he wore leopard print boots, but maybe for this particular match he didn't. Maybe he just rocked the plain brown ones, but either way they look very nice. Underneath the shirt, you just get kind of a plain black, I guess it would be a singlet, yeah. Just a plain black singlet, nothing to see there. But let's get the head swapped out. We saw the first head. Let's do this kind of agony head, for lack of a better word. I mean, he does look like he's in agony. I mean, he looks like The Rock just hit him 13 times over the head with a steel chair. I guess in this case it would have been Triple H. But yeah, he doesn't look very happy there. Just kind of like aghast. And one of the reasons I wanted to buy this figure is this one. This is so inventive. I just think it's absolutely hilarious and awesome. So there you see him just kind of joyous. He looks elated. And his hair, it's meant to be put on the ground. Kind of like, can you see it there? Yeah, like that. So the hair kind of spills out over the sides. He was standing on top of the entrance ramp, just having the time of his life in this hardcore Falls Count Anywhere matches. He was truly in his happy place. And you can see here, he is elated to be in that match, in that moment. I believe it was Madison Square Garden. And I love that they made a figure of this. It's so niche. It's such a small moment in time, but an important moment in time. And they captured it with this figure. I think it's absolutely awesome. And I love when Mattel really goes the extra mile. I mean, especially with these accessories. I get that he's the hardcore legend, but geez, when have you ever seen one figure come with these many accessories? 1, 2, 3, 4 weapons, the figure, the hands, and it's just, they kind of knocked it out of the park on this one. Let's see, maybe I can put him on the table there, and we'll see, maybe that gives you a better idea of that Mick Foley. That is awesome. Awesome Mick Foley. Great job, Mattel. This is one of my favorites that I've run on this channel. It is up there, one of my favorites. As an overall score, let me see which head I'm gonna go with for now. Let's just do this one, the default one. We'll do the bang bang fingers. Bang bang! Right there. But yes, as an overall score, this is gonna be up there. I'm gonna go, because of the effort, because of all the added accessories, the attention to detail, it's just a perfect Mick Foley Cactus Jack figure. If you only have one Cactus Jack figure in your collection, this could be it. It's that good. If you have this, you really don't need any more Cactus Jack figures. This one covers all the bases with it. As an overall score, I would go a 9.6 out of 10. A 9.6 out of 10 on this figure. I would not be surprised if it ends up on a top 5 of figures of the year at the end of the year for 2026. But yeah, 9.6 out of 10. If you see it in the store, pick it up. You will not regret it. As always, I appreciate you watching and stay tuned for more.